Welcome back to the channel. Before we get into this, I just want to say, this video is for commentary, education, and discussion based on what's being reported and said online. Everything discussed is alleged, and this is not meant to bully or harass anyone involved. Alright, let's spill some tea, and sip a little drama. You already know what time it is.
Jay-Z has said, 2025, he has spent a lot of time on defense. 2026, it'll be all, it'll be all offense.
No, he did not spend time on defense. He spent time on his knees, failing. Defense would imply that you didn't keep taking L after L after L. Defense means you're fighting for a win. It's so funny because when he got cocky with Busby and he said, we don't fight for victory, we fight from victory. And then you caught nothing but L's, didn't you? God said no. How's that casino bid looking? Oh, that's right. You didn't get it.
What on the flip side of that, on the flip side,
Uncontrollable anger.
right? There's
Respectfully, eat a dick, bitch.
Jay-Z called Jaguar Wright out during his viral Roots Picnic freestyle, but instead of letting it go, she doubled down. Jaguar is now claiming that Hobbs' performance, the state property reunion, and even his upcoming stadium run were all designed to distract from legal issues. The problem? She hasn't publicly presented evidence to support those claims, and social media is calling the theory a major stretch. Many users also brought up her previous legal controversies and questioned her credibility, while others pointed out that attorney Tony Busby has publicly denied that Jaguar Wright has any involvement in his legal filings. As for the artists she once worked with, Talib Kweli has repeatedly pushed back on her allegations, and the Roots have mostly chosen to stay silent and focus on the music. The internet seems divided, but the loudest reaction has been skepticism. What's your take? Let me know in the comments.
We got to get your take as far as the overall freestyle itself. You know, people were not expecting Hove to come out and even rap. Yeah, give me your take on the overall freestyle.
It was so-so. A lot of people are saying it's trash. I was at least willing to give it mid. I was looking at all the contradictions, though, because there was a lot of hypocrisy in everything that he was saying. Like the simple fact that he started out with going after Tony Busby, that was funny. I thought that was the funniest of all. You want to call a man that like gets hundreds of millions of dollars in his lawsuits and acquisitions an ambulance chaser. He's an ambulance chaser that has more liquid cash than you, because unlike you, he don't need to go out and get a loan. Unlike you, his business didn't rely on PPP loans to survive the pandemic. You do a lot of talking, sir, but you don't seem to get to the heart of the issue. And this is the thing that trips me out. Everybody wants to sit there and talk about him and Tony Busby, but nobody wants to talk about why they really into it. Jay-Z wasn't on Tony Busby's radar until a lawsuit came to him, and Jay-Z was mentioned in that lawsuit. See, it was a Diddy lawsuit that your name got dropped in, sir. Or is everybody forgetting that?
Yeah.
The autistic victim in Alabama, her case went to a Diddy hotline. There was no Jay-Z hotline. It went to a Diddy hotline. And then from there, her testimony was taken, and she said Mr. Carter was also there. That's how you ended up on Tony Busby's radar. It sounds like who you should really be upset about is your boy Diddy. Because Diddy put you there. Or am I wrong?
Yeah, no, we're gonna get to Diddy.
But he ain't say nothing about Diddy though. He ain't say
Yeah,
nothing about Diddy. Like you want to sit up there and talk about, I can't believe I still fuck with you and you the one that introduced me to her. But Diddy's the one that put Tony Busby in your life. Why ain't he get no bars? Matter of fact, you ain't had shit to say about Diddy at all.
hey,
Alex Spiro said something about you and Diddy, but you haven't had anything to say about Diddy. You haven't denounced his behavior. You haven't denounced and said that you're appalled by the things that you've seen and witnessed, and you can't believe you did business with that man. You haven't bothered to say that you care about what happened to the victims, or that you stand with the victims, you and your wife, and y'all offer prayers and support in any way possible because you can't believe all the stuff. Like you, that would have been the right thing to do. But you
yeah,
ain't say
no,
none of that.
he did not.
Interesting.
But those he did talk about, I got to get your take. Dame Dash, you know, blaming him for the teeth fumbling, and he mentioned that.
No, I mean,
Uh,
no, not blaming him, taking a moment to make fun of him, to make fun of him. He actually took the time to make fun of a bunch of people. He made fun of Tory Lanez and his father, called them the leprechauns, and then talked about how stupid he was. And like that was in bad taste. That was in bad taste, especially considering that Tory Lanez just filed paperwork because now he's saying that he feels like his life is in jeopardy again after he got poked up on the first day of Diddy's trial last year.
yeah, true.
Like you making fun of that? Oh, okay.
I don't think Jaguar Wright is mentally disturbed. Everything she says is accurate. She says the truth. She was in the industry. She's up there singing with Jay-Z. She should know. How is she mentally disturbed? See, when they want to quiet a woman, they go, she's crazy. It's very dismissive, and they're like, she's crazy. She's crazy. She's crazy. She's disturbed. Maybe she's accurate. Maybe we should start saying, she's accurate. She's accurate. Yeah. The sodomy ritual is what they do to children to break the energy field and the chakra system in order to manipulate and add alter egos or alternate personalities into the child. It's a form of ritualistic abuse. If people are gay and they're having sex the way gay people have sex, and it's a loving relationship, that is not the same thing. Okay, so we're talking two different things here. Yes, I said that about the election, Bruce Jenner. I believe Ally Carter 100%. She's accurate. I don't think Jaguar Wright is mentally disturbed. Everything she says is accurate. She says the truth. She was in the industry. She's up there singing with Jay-Z. She should know. How is she mentally disturbed? See, when they want to quiet a woman, they go, she's crazy. It's very dismissive, and they're like, she's crazy. She's crazy. She's crazy. She's disturbed.
Dark. Y'all see what Jaguar Wright said about Drake?
And as messy as Drake is right now, I can almost bet that there's somebody that wants to turn his faucet off. Because if y'all think Diddy is a mess, Drake, he was being groomed to be next in line, see? What happens when the real details of what happened to Triple X?
This is the crazy thing. A few days ago, Jaguar Wright said Jay-Z picked Kendrick to get at Drake. OVO fans was eating it up. They said Jaguar Wright ain't been wrong again, all that different stuff. So do we feel the same way now? Do we still believe everything that Jaguar Wright is saying, or do y'all only believe it when it's beneficial to who you like? Because first of all, I would not be surprised if this is accurate. I mean, I believe Meet the Grams. Do y'all think Jaguar Wright is still telling the whole truth? Because you did a few days ago. Just saying. This shit just got dark. Y'all see what Jaguar Wright said about Drake?
And as messy as Drake is right now,